Alright, so we're going to set up our Mullet 32 Acro. This is the screen, this is the Cleanflight configuration. So what I like to do first and foremost is make sure my firmware is up to date. And then to do that, you'll go to your flash firmware online. Before we do that, we'll choose our see first any new firmware out. Mine's already loaded with the 1.9 NAS version. So I won't update it now, but from what you can see, just click here, load firmware online. It'll tell you what it's doing, what changes it's doing, and you'll just flash your firmware. So mine's connected to COM3, and we'll hit connect. This is the quad. Moving around. So the first thing you want to do is put it on a flat surface, and I'll calibrate the accelerometer. That just levels it out. You have to do that first and foremost. Okay. Next thing you want to do, you'll go to the reports tab. You won't change nothing there. Then we'll go to our configuration tab. So it should be pre-configured already, but if not, you want to be in the Quad X. I enable motor stop. That helps when I arm it. The motors do not spin when armed, so I like that function myself. That way it's not when I go, I just like it for myself, personal preference, but some people, they don't like, they can have it, change it to whichever they want. Alright, next I have mine set on serial RX PWM. Just this is your standard receiver input. The other one you'd be using if you're using like a PPM, a single lead or a satellite receiver. Alright, going on down, mine's just a basic Spectrum 1024. That's like the basic DSM2. And that's about it. I don't have any the voltage battery monitoring system. I don't have that. So, but you can opt to have that if you want it. Going on next tab, PID tuning. I use the PID controller number 3. As far as, so like here, you can change your roll rate, your pitch rate, your yaw rate. Those are what typically gives you your high aerobatic maneuvers. Going on the next tab. I don't have my receiver plugged up at the moment, but when you do, that's where you can see your corresponding values change right here as far as your channel. So your roll, your aileron will move, your pitch forward, your yaw, your throttle. To change your mapping as far as where you're going for a spectrum, it actually says spectrum. So it's TAER 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty self-explanatory. Let's see. Your RC rate, I usually bump it up pretty high. That'll help with your aerobatic maneuvers. You want tight flips, you'll just crank this number up. Don't do it too much. It'll make it so you won't be able to, you'll fly right into the ground pretty much. The expo, that'll help soften it just a little bit. Center stick. Let's go to the next tab. As far as modes go, I have mine already preset, but I use my auxiliary switch, my gear switch, to arm my board. I have that set to high and low ranges. So, and then I use another switch to differentiate the angle and horizon mode. So if I want it self-level, I'll just flip a switch. If I just want normal rate mode, I'll just flip it down another spot, and it'll hit these values indicated. And that's about it. Anything you do within these tabs, just make sure you hit save and reboot, and then disconnect. That is it.